And as I stopped to take a bikie, photo of my bike, the beautiful machine that it is. It's just a modern cafe racer. If you ever ridden on one of those, it's a modern cafe racer. Love that cafe style. But there are some roads right down there that look really twisty and fun. I would like to find them. I need to find them somehow. But elevation about, I said 6,000 earlier, that was a bit too high. 5,500 is the max for Roan Mountain. And in the wintertime, that's all ice. You can see the water coming down it right now. But pretty fun, pretty fun. This road's a little rough, but it's not too bad. All right, so here we go. The sun was in a good spot. I actually went down halfway and turned around and came back and thought I need the camera on because the sun's coming from the right direction to get these colorful pictures. Colorful. I'll probably catch up to the guy on the 10-speed. Do they call them 10 speeds anymore? They probably just call them road bikes, huh? Woohoo! So, my son is not out with me today. He has actually been grounded from the bikes. Yeah, I know. I mean, but when he started riding, he had his permit, so he has a little freedom to ride, go off and do things. His permit in Tennessee states that as a motorcycle rider at 15 years of age, you have to be within 10 miles of your house, and you can only ride in the daytime. So it was Friday night after a football game. No, I'm sorry, it was Friday evening and they hadn't had a football game. And he went off somewhere with friends, or maybe it was Saturday after the football game. I got not look into the details correctly, but anyway, we ended up, he was out with his friends, met him at the YMCA to lift weights and stuff. And then when nice corner. Then when we look at those pretty trees. So it's like 5:30, 6 o'clock-ish, and he calls the house and says, he doesn't have a cell phone. I know. We're crazy. We don't give our kids cell phones. Can you believe that? What kind of terrible parents are we? So anyway, we didn't give him his, he calls from his buddy's cell phone and says, can I go to the friend's house? There's somebody at band who's doing some stuff, and would you mind if I went? And I was like, sure, just be home. Actually, he took the bike without asking. That was another thing. I was like, argh! And of course he wants to take a Sami, the fastest one we have. And he says, can I take it? No, he didn't ask. So when I told him, I said, you know, when he called and asked if he'd go, I said, you're already on the bad list because you didn't ask for permission and you just took the bike like it's yours. So get home before dark if you're going to go to this person's house. So dark rolls around a couple hours later and he's not home. And so, you know, with no cell phone and stuff, we're like, I would pass, but there's a person down there. There's another car after this one, so you're just going to be entertained by my voice rather than my riding. You kind of look at the pretty colors. There's some yellows right there. Hello. But then, so he ends up not coming home, and again, he doesn't have a cell phone, so we're trying to figure out what was his problem. Is he just being a teenager and not coming home? Oh, look at that red. Look at that red right up in there. That's cool. But, or is he hurt? Is he dead on the side of the road? You know, that's what you think when you're a parent. Not so much me, but my wife was like, what if he's hurt? What if he's trying to come home and I know where he went. And there's a lot of deer on that road. If he's riding home in the evening, he's gonna run into a deer. And so we tried tracking down his buddy's phone, and we found him. And hey, is Thomas, you know, is my son with you? Yes, he is. So we talked to him, and we're like, what the heck? You're not home. I know, I forgot. You know, the typical teenage, I know. And so he got in trouble. And we said, get on now. And an hour passes by and he's still not home. So we're thinking, now he's dead. Now he ran off the road or he hit a deer. He's dead. But we called him, and no, my wife didn't call. I just went and got in the shower, and I was like, okay, whatever. And when I got out of the shower, my wife was gone. So she went to where the little get-together, and it was a good get-together. You know, there was nothing, we had no problems with there. There was no alcohol, no drugs, no sex. You know, there's just, it's a good little get-together for teenagers and at somebody's house, and not a big deal. You know, I actually teach with one of the parents, and you know, it's not a bad place to be. He just didn't communicate with his family, you know. So he got in trouble. So my wife shows up in the car and says, she takes the key and, you know, she pokes it in his chest. And she says, the best thing you can do is say goodbye. So he gets his stuff, his helmet, his body armor, and gets on the bike, and she follows him home. So he didn't hit a deer and he didn't die. But you know, kids are kids. And I remember pushing my parents, but I told him when he first started riding that if he would be responsible, and you know, we would give him all the freedom that he could use if he would be responsible. But he ended up not being responsible and not communicating and not coming home and breaking the rules and blah 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 blah. So when he got home, I didn't say much to him except I said, it's sad that I can't trust you anymore. Give me the keys. And now I keep the keys with me at all times, so he cannot just take a bite like that. So hopefully he'll earn that trust back and be able to have his freedom back. Because right now he's got no freedom. He's actually got, ooh, look at that, that's purple. It's like deep purple. Pretty place, though. That's not a Ranger. Okay, good. I guess the older Explorers are not the Rangers anymore. They have new vehicles. Alright, well thanks for riding with the AMAP today. I hope you enjoyed the story and the colors and all of the awesomeness. And I'm finally starting to get feeling back in my knuckles because it was cold up there. Cold up there. Oh, here's a good corner. Don't turn it off yet. Here's a good corner. Leaning into the corner. Yeah! Going 50 miles an hour. Yeah! There's another one. I guess we can't turn it off yet either. We got to get this other corner. Leaning into the corner. This is one of my favorite ways for mototherapy. Yeah, there's a long sweeper, long lazy sweeper. That's a good corner right there. So fun to just lean your bike and feel. Oh, there's another one. Oh, it's still on. We're still filming. We're still recording as I kill that butterfly as I ran it over. Alright, here's a nice, let's see how sharp this one is. No, this one's kind of lazy. Another lazy sweeper. Not that sharp. Oh, there's another one. I'm never going to end this video. It's never going to end because there's just so many good corners. Well, this one's not that good. Okay, we're going to turn it off. Didn't even have to lean on this one. I just think turn and it would happen. Didn't have to do anything with my body. Just think it. Okay, here's a straightaway. So, thank you for riding with the AMAP today. Hope you had an enjoyable video time. Hopefully you're watching this when, you know, you're like having bad weather or something. Talk to you later.